Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I welcome you on a beautiful journey today. The journey of regenesis, the journey from darkness toward light. I want all of you to wear your seatbelts. Not that the journey is going to be choppy, but I want to make sure that you stick right here listening to me. It's going to be an inspirational journey. Jokes apart, let's embark on this journey. I want to ask you a few questions. How was the universe born? There was a huge explosion. Something broke and the universe came into existence. How were we born? We broke the womb of our mother and came into existence. A butterfly has to break the cocoon, then only she can come into the world. And a night ends when the day breaks. So, does that mean that breaking is important? It's primary for something new to come into being. By asking these questions, I want to ignite your young minds to explore the world with a whole new perspective. I'm a spiritual counselor, and in my spiritual counseling practice, I come across many people who have a very different view of the world. They look at it with a negative frame of mind. I don't blame anybody for that because we have been conditioned. Most of us have been conditioned in such a way that we look at things with a very, very negative frame of mind. In our languages, we have a few words. Those are perceived as having negative conception. Darkness and breaking are just two of them. But I want to give you a whole new picture, a whole new meaning of this darkness and breaking. To put forth my points in a simple language, I want to share three incidents from my life. There was darkness, but at the end of it, there was light. I was barely a girl of 5. I had many dolls, many dolls, and I created a 20-bedded hospital with them. I wanted to become a medical doctor. Every single day, 6 p.m. in the evening, I would run my play clinic. And who were my patients? My neighborhood children, my friends. And I used to prescribe only one medicine for everything, for a headache, for a runny nose, for a tummy upset, and even for heart attack. I would prescribe only one sulfa drug that was in vogue during that time, pentet sulfa or something like that. I had no other dream but to become a medical doctor. I tried everything under the sky. I also joined coaching classes so that I can excel in the entrance exam to get into a medical school. I was a brilliant student. I still am. I took the exam. Then it was the day of results. And I was praying since morning, oh God, please, 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 because I could never think of my life without being a medical doctor. In those days, we did not get our results on the internet because internet was not there in India at that time. The roll numbers of successful candidates were printed in newspapers. So I took the newspaper, opened it, and searched for my number. My roll number was not there. I was shattered, obviously. I searched it a second time, a third time, and possibly 100 times. My roll number was not there. I skipped my heartbeats. I was sweating profusely. I thought maybe I'm nervous. That's why I'm unable to find my roll number in the newspaper. So I took the paper to my parents, to my elder brother. My roll number was not there. I just sank. I cried. I gathered myself, ran to my room. I cried, cried, and cried for days, weeks, and months together. I slipped into depression. I even contemplated committing suicide. But every time I ideated suicide, a thought would emerge from within, a very strong voice that would ask me to postpone my decision by one day, just one day. I asked why. So the voice said, there's something great coming to your life. And in anticipation of that something great coming to my life, I kept on postponing my decision to end my life. And I'm happy that I did not die of suicide. I wouldn't have been standing here and sharing with you all this. But at the same age of 5, I've also started meditating and teaching meditation when I was barely 10 years old. To the same patients, they were now my students, but I was not completely into my spiritual practices. When this shock came, when I was shattered, when I was broken, there was darkness, I started practicing spirituality more. Whatever I am today is only because of that. So there was darkness, but there came light. The second incident is from 2014 when my beloved mother started her onward journey to the higher realms of the universe. I was shattered once again. For every child, their mother is the universe, and my universe was not there in the physical world. It was that time when I started an initiative called Aroh Asha, a Ray of Hope, in memory of my mother. She had a terminal illness, and what we went through, the physical, mental, emotional, spiritual pain, I did not want anybody to go through that. So I provide spiritual counseling sessions free of cost to terminally ill patients and their families, free for their lifetime. Again, there was darkness. I was broken, and I came up with something. And the third incident that I want to share with you is in 2017, I was diagnosed with multiple food allergies. I was not allowed to eat wheat, rice, and many other things, cereals, pulses, vegetables, fruits, which we consume on a daily basis. And in India, wheat and rice are staples. Everything that I loved, right from cakes to pastries to pizzas to noodles to everything, were out of my plate. Once again, I was shattered. I asked myself, is it the end of my life? How will you live without eating? Yes, I cried for good 30 minutes. What I could not eat, the list of that ran into pages. But what I could was on my fingertips. Never mind. I said, I just composed myself, wiped my tears off. I gathered those broken pieces and I reinvented myself. It was this time I was taking my morning walk and the voice, it emerges multiple times in a day. So it came and it asked me to write one book every month. I said, what nonsense. One book every month. I've gone mad. The voice said, no, not gone mad. I said, what do you think? It's that easy? It said, no, it's not. So what do you think? I'll write and write only? I have so many other things to do. I have spiritual counseling sessions and the list I gave that. But the voice said, try it because nobody else has done it before. So I started writing one book every month. And proudly I announce that I have authored and published 69 books. And my 70th book is due for release on 30th June. So once again, there was darkness. I was broken completely, but something great came in. So I want to tell you that no words or nothing in this universe is completely negative or completely positive, completely dark or completely bright. It is our perception, how we take that. The negative and positive always go hand in hand in the universe. They cannot be separated. But We have to learn to look at the positive side of everything. But how to do that? Whenever there is darkness in your life, understand that something good is about to happen to you. Because every seed requires that darkness to spurt, nurture that darkness. I always tell my students and clients and everybody, whenever I get an opportunity to talk to them, to connect with them, that there is a dark corner in our heart, in our personality. And that dark corner holds all that is required for you to spin miracles. Today, when you go home, search that dark place. It's hidden somewhere under multiple layers of your personality. Your dark corner has your hidden talents, your unfounded fears, your baggage of so many years that we carry along, emotional baggage or whatever, your heart aches. But it also has all the positivity that is required for you to grow. It is lying somewhere, it is buried somewhere. So today, break all that and let that hidden corner come out, and you will find a huge treasure lying there. Just go and take out one thing, two things, four things, 10 things, and you will wonder, oh my God, I had so much and I did not know about it. To bloom, you need that darkness. To grow, you need to be broken. If nature and circumstances break you, well and good. If they don't, you break yourself off. By this, what I mean, cut your arms and legs and everything? No. I mean, break all those repetitive cycles, all those negative feelings, your past conditioning, your past beliefs, those are not serving you today, are not allowing you to move forward in life. Just break all that. Think of a spiritual hammer and just break everything around you. The concrete walls that you have created, those chains, mental chains that you have put around you, thinking that you are unable to achieve what you want. Let me tell you that you have a huge treasure. Humans have that indomitable spirit. We are resilient. Fall n number of times, but every time you fall, get up, dust yourself off. Why? Because humans' glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. So never fear, never worry that I'm not doing good enough. You are doing something great. And trust me, you will spin miracles and you will do wonders. I also want to tell you to love yourself. I meet many people who don't love themselves. Why? Because they feel that they are not good enough. Accept yourself the way you are: tall, short, fat, thin, white, black, brown, whatsoever. Qualified, not qualified, whatever it is, you are good enough to bring your dreams into fruition. Accept everything that is coming to you and change what you can and accept what you cannot. It's easier said than done, right? It's not all that easy, and I understand that. But with practice, you can do that. Before our journey comes to an end, I want all of you to do a very, very simple exercise. And what is that? I request all of you to please extend your arm in front of you. Please, everybody. I can't see everybody. Great. Thank you so much. Yeah. Now what to do? Take it up. Excellent. You are doing great. And now what you do? Pat your back. And what was this exercise about? Whether somebody pats your back or not shouldn't matter to you. You should do it yourself every night before you go to sleep. You may or may not have finished your to do list for the day, but you have definitely come at least a step forward. Whatever you have done, whatever you have achieved in the day, you deserve this. So, I request all of you to make it a habit before you retire to sleep to your bed. Just extend your arm, take it up, and pat it. With this, I think our journey has come to an end. And I hope it was not choppy for you. Now you can unfasten your seat belts, sit back, and still relax because there are other speakers coming to enlighten you. And before I call it a day, I want to tell you that believe in yourself. Your belief system is very important. Manage your mind chatter because your thoughts are important and they run or ruin your life. Positive thoughts are very helpful. Even if you are unable to do something, just tell yourself, yes, I will do it. Don't control anything, just manage your mind chatter. Because in mind chatter goes that repetitive cycles. And a normal human thinks 30 to 35,000 thoughts in a day, and a repetitive thinker around 65,000 to 70,000. Don't waste your mental energy on such thoughts. Just manage your positive thoughts, and I'm sure you will spin miracles. So, whenever there is darkness, trust that something good is coming to you. Whenever you are broken, know that you are going to be replanted. Whenever you touch the rock bottom, know that there is only one way, and that's to grow up. So never worry about anything. Whatever is coming to you, take it on face value and then think what you can do about it. Thank you so much.